So hi my dear friends, this is the second verifying video to figure out whether this other system will work better, especially the sound for make the YouTube movies about the aliens. So to figure out them, I show you a talk not about the aliens. I'm going to talk about my cameras. The other video was about my little Rolei here, which you see here. And now I'm going to talk something about my 16mm Canon Scoopic 16M camera, which is a professional camera, and this we don't need. This is to read. It was especially developed by Canon for the daily report, for the daily news by television station in the US and in Japan. First it was the model Canon Scoopic 16. This was for ambitious private user of 16mm cameras. But the success was especially by the professional, because the camera is very easy to use, very safe, really handy and fast. It's full of film automatically in and so on. So it was ideal for the daily report where no sound was necessary, because in the early time sound was just taken if it's necessary. So without sound, there were no microphone. This is a little bit special. This is a Scoopic 16M. M is for macro, but this macro switch here you can also use for a quick point of sharpness, because it's very faster here than here. Just this you can use if you don't need the zoom lens as zoom lens while you take a film, while you take a scene. This is a special version. Here you see the speed is normally is here, and the normal speed would be normally on 24. It was changed or adapted on 25 because it was specially used in Europe. Our enterprise was in Switzerland. I'm in the Tuscany in Italy. This was specially then set on 25 to the reference of the electric power for 50 hertz. And the other modification is this is a compendium. Here you can fill in a filter from Kodak, for example. A Raton 85 was often used. The Raton 85 is a filter that converts the daily light to tungsten light, because normally it was all the time used tungsten film inside, so you don't have to change in a moment when you change from daylight to tungsten or reverse. Then the third modification at this camera, this was specially used in our enterprise to make video clips. And the video clips, the difference to a daily report with or without sound is, by the video clip you have to make the picture through the existing sound. The existing sound, it was normally the song. This was on a tape recorder, and the camera has to be synchronized active to the tape recorder, and via this connector here the camera was synchronized to the tape recorder active. That means by any take, by any take the tape was running, right synchronized to the film inside the camera, and so after them you can copy them on a perforation recorder, also 16mm directly. It was because it was 1-to-1, and make the editing on a editing table. This was in our case a Stenbeck, a German manufacturer, and so the thing was done, and after them it was transferred to video. 16mm was often used in early time, but especially the 16mm has a very nice appeal, looks very nice on the picture, also in video. This was the reason. this is what I want to tell you about this camera. Now we're gonna then reset. I'll do that later. Here is my Nikon also. That's right here. Now this I'm gonna do later. And now I'm gonna tell you, wish you a nice evening and see you the next time, probably by Aliens movie. Good night.